Escape global music. What are you escaping from?
Elm City, stupid!
What up, what up, what up? It's your guy, D to the A to the R to the N, bars. And you're back with another episode of The Bars Report. That's right, my friends, The Bars Report. And today, we're going to be talking about Fat Joe. We're going to be talking about Cuban Link with Big Bro. All this and more today on The Bars Report.
You in the arm.
Yo, so now you know about the last episode that I did, bro. The last episode I was talking about the Tony. No, not the Tony. The last episode I was talking about the Fat Joe versus the Cuban Link beef. You know what I'm saying, man? Now, that was a crazy beef, man. I talked about them getting it in at the club. I talked about them at the Angie Martinez event. You know what I'm saying? And it did some traction on, it cut through. You know what I mean? It got through on the algorithm. You know what I mean? It was actually a good episode. It was such a good episode that Cuban Link himself took his time to make his own comment. You know what I'm saying? He told me, you know what I'm saying, that, I got the story completely wrong. So I'm going to invite Cuban Link up on the show so we can get the story right. You know what I'm saying? But that's definitely a milestone for the Bars Report. What do you think about that?
I mean, I think it's old news.
It's definitely old news,
I mean,
but it's new
old.
news on the Bars Report. You know what I'm saying? Like Cuban Link actually, you know what I'm saying, taking the time out to make a comment about a story that we had on him. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, it'd be good for you to have somebody on your show to get the real story instead of speculating.
Definitely. So now, fast forward, Fat Joe done responded. He done responded to Cuban Link. So now Fat Joe, he got a show, right? He got a show called, he got a show with Jadakiss. And it's called Joe and Jada. And he was saying, he was just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? 10 years ago, people wouldn't have had the nerve to talk like that on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Back when we was putting the beats on people, you know what I mean? People wouldn't even have the audacity to speak on me like that. Talk about that I'm capping. This, that, and the third. What do you think about that?
It's facts. I mean, look at his numbers. Look at Joe and Jada's numbers. They're number one.
Out of nowhere.
No, it's not out of nowhere. Real recognizes real. Like, that's Jada and Fat Joe. Real shit. They're supposed to go number one. Those are real niggas from hip-hop, from the street. That's why they're number one. They're authentic.
Have you had a chance to check out their the show yet?
Yeah, I watched their show. You know, I mean, there's things I like about it, and there's something I really don't like. You know what I'm saying? That's the deal with Fat Joe.
What's that?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, Tito. Where you at, Tito? Been waiting decades for Tito. You don't even know what I'm talking. Yo, Fat Joe was in Empire. It's a movie. That nigga could act, for real. Like, son, when I seen Empire...
Don't nobody call me on Daddy Daughter Day.
Yeah, nah, because, like, yo, because during that time, The Sopranos that came out, you know, rest in peace, James Gandolfini. But Fat Joe, bro, I was just like, this nigga about to be up in all the movies as just something. I've never seen it. Then when I seen him do the podcast back during COVID, because, yo, Joe could act. Real shit, like, yo, you feel yo.
Nah,
that's my, seeing him do the podcast and all that, yo, is 50 gonna put you in something? I mean, because they need to. Because he could act.
That's a fact. That's a fact. He can definitely get it in. For real. But I still think it's crazy, man. I think, like, what is this, like 10, 15 years later? The beef is still going on between these two. I mean, still shooting subtle jabs. Like, Fat Joe popping off crazy, bro.
Once again, it's so old and so much has happened in that amount of time where I can see Joe's point of view. Like, yo, what else more can he do for Cuban Link? I mean, what more can you look how many rappers have come through since this beef?
I mean, I'll be real. I wouldn't do nothing to nobody if they sued me.
What do you mean sued? What are you talking about, sued me? Like my nigga, like Ryan, that's so old. Like yo, you couldn't get on since then. Like maybe that's just not for you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, look, so Fat Joe talks about Cuban Link, gives him an alley oop, bro. Like some niggas need to understand. Like maybe this internet shit, rapping, is just not your niche. You know what I'm saying? You need to go get a 9 to 5. There ain't nothing wrong with getting a 9 to 5. I mean, your hopes and dreams of being a rapper and Cuban Link being something like yo, he's been on podcasts. He doesn't have his own podcast. Like, goddamn, like yo, this is not it. Like, I'm not trying to get on this internet thing and be big bro. And if it blew up or something somehow, I didn't know it was supposed to happen. But I'm be damned if I'm gonna be sitting there trying to do something for 10 plus years and not see nothing out of it. It don't take that long for you to figure out like, yo, this is not what you're supposed to be doing.
Word up, word up, word up. So, Fat Joe and Jadakiss, they just started a new podcast. What are your thoughts on the new podcast? They got some crazy stories.
No, you have to understand. Like, I salute that. That's something that they need to be doing. They jumped into something and they're at number one, right? It was meant to be. If I get on here and you and I on here and our numbers don't jump to number one after a month and it's not meant to be, I'm gonna go do something else. They're authentic, bro. Like what more can I tell you, man? Like I said, some people got it. Somebody got that what they call it factor. I mean, there's a reason behind it. I mean, they ain't paying nobody to watch them. People, we know what's real. Fat Joe, Jadakiss, that's real. We're gonna watch some real shit.
Because they was there. Like, they was talking about being in the studio with Biggie. They was talking about being in the studio with some of the greats, man. Big L. You know what I mean? They were telling, like, some really good stories. Did you get a chance to check out any of them?
Yeah, I've watched some of the stories, but see, you have to remember, I was around during that time. So it's really nothing that they're saying that I don't know about. I mean, for you younger and the other kids want to.
I thought it was lit that. Now I honestly feel like all the new news is old news, but here we are because a lot of people don't know about it. So like I thought it was dope when Jada was talking about being in the studio with Puff, and Puff would make them listen to Only Built for Cuban Links. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the Raekwon album by Wu-Tang. He would make them listen to The Chronic by Dr. Dre, because these are all considered perfect albums. You know what I'm saying? Like, perfect, flawless. Like, we got to compete with this, if not make it better. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was pretty dope, man. Did you have anything incredible to take away from it? Did you learn anything that you haven't learned before, even though that you grew up in the era?
No, I mean, they're just speaking about, like, first of all, it's just like you're educated and you were disciplined. The difference between a rapper from back in my day and a rapper now, they just got on the internet, spit something, and it took off, but they don't have that guidance and that discipline. You know what I'm saying? To step your rhyme game up. And
Well,
plus
a lot of people don't have to step their rhyme game.
Yo, because they're not rhyming.
We got songs today like "What the Hell." The whole song hook and chorus is "What the Hell." And this dude is on top. Like, you're talking about bringing it back to the complicated metaphors.
See, that's what's
to
going
the,
on.
you know what I'm saying? To the
no, see, that's creativity.
definite.
So
creative.
Now retard rap.
Creative, complicated. Yes, retard rap is now winning. So what do you say to the people that's in the studio that's really pushing pens, that's really sharpening swords,
doing the same thing they do? Put your little helmet on and get on the short bus and do your little doo-wop do.
So you're saying that the people who really try to push their pen should dumb it down?
They're not pushing no pen. They can't even spell.
Are you talking about the people who are doing it now, or are you talking? No, hold on.
What are you talking about?
I'm asking you. What are you saying to the people who are in the studio, who really writing, who really pushing their pen, who really sharpening their swords with the complicated metaphors that really got it?
What artist is that?
They're not out yet. I'm saying, what do we say to them? What do we say? What do we say to them when songs like "What the Hell" are working?
What do you mean? What do you say to them?
But what do you say to the y'all? I mean, like, do you give them hope? Do you tell them to dumb it down and switch up to this "What the Hell"? Or do you tell them to stay consistent and keep doing what they're doing and be original? Because some people really still want to hear some original shit, some stuff.
Well, yeah, look, original rap is coming back, especially in November when the Wave God come out.
I'm tired of hearing about that.
What? He coming home?
It's a myth. I've been hearing he's been
He's
coming
coming.
home for the last 10 years.
Look,
For the last 10 years,
better
I've been
get
hearing
ready.
about he coming home.
I'm telling you, just get ready. Watch. I'm telling you, the wave is coming.
You got that wave. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I've been hearing Max B. In case you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the Wave God, Big Avelli. We're talking about Max B. People been talking about Max B coming home for a minute, bro. I ain't seen it. That's supposed to be originator. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Max B. Shout out to the Coke Boy. Shout out to French Montana. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's definitely home sweet home. Freddie Fixer Parade, French Montana, Max B riding in the two-door coupe. You know what I'm saying? Riding through the parade, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that happened, man. Shout out Popeyes on Whaley Avenue. If you know, you know. You feel me? But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Fat Joe is out here, do you think he was responding? Do you think, let's get it back. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Do you think Fat Joe was really coming at Cuban Link? Or do you think he was talking about just anybody? Let us know in the comments, man.
No, but you have to understand what you're saying. Like, this is the internet now. Like what Joe was saying before. Back in the day, you wouldn't, I mean, not that you wouldn't, but if you said something, you got a response. If you said something about somebody, they was coming to see you. Like back in the day, like if you had a phone, you call like, yo, nigga, I'm gonna fuck you up, click like that. Oh, believe it. You're gonna see it that it's gonna happen that day.
And nobody was running to no police.
No, nobody was running to the internet. Real niggas wasn't trying to have a conversation like on this. This is all entertainment. Like there's sitting there speaking on stuff that you shouldn't be speaking on, and that's the other thing too that's interesting. And I'm doing it now, but snitching was just speaking. Period. Speaking on something, anything was snitching. So we didn't talk back then. There was nothing to talk about. So all these niggas talking about, oh, this is niggas a snitch or whatever. If you're talking about another man's business or the situation that's going on,
That was unheard of back then. I never heard of nobody going taking a no stand, saying
we didn't.
nothing.
Nobody talked about it. There was nothing to talk about.
The police didn't even want to talk about it. That's how real I remember it.
Like if somebody said to me, "Is Ryan your brother?" Anything that comes out of my mouth is snitching. So we just didn't say nothing. I just look at you like you stupid.
Or hit him with a question.
No, we didn't say anything.
Who? What? Where? Why? And when? Hit him with the questions. But let us know what you guys think in the comments, man. But until the next time, it's your guy, D to the A to the R to the N.
Escape global music. What are you escaping from?
Elm City, stupid.